Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Stacey and I shall be discussing The Oval, Season 2, Episode 11, or you might say as Ruthless, the origin story. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of worlds coming together for some reason. Multi-universe, actually, is what it is. Because this is a whole different thing than what's going on in said Ruthless. Hence why I got Ruthless behind me. Stacey has the Oval behind her because we're going to try to put these two things together. Anyway, Stacey, where would you like to start in this silly episode?
What was in the bag?
A doll. I thought I saw doll parts when Barry like pushed it down and got mad and everything. I thought I saw doll parts pop up, like one or two doll parts. I thought
He was like, "Well, if you come looking for it, this is what you're gonna get, or something."
like his daughter will be in a bag. I think they should have showed the baby parts. I'm assuming that they're like baby doll parts, and like your daughter will too be chopped up in a bag, which doesn't make any sense because Ruth is inside the truck, right inside the van. So I'm pretty sure she ain't gonna. How are you gonna chop up the daughter? I'll see Ruth is not gonna chop her own daughter. That's a bit much. I mean, but let's talk about it. So we're introduced to Daikon, a new version of Daikon, who's with a whole bunch of new Rakadushi men that I've never seen. The one that popped up next to him, and then the 20 that popped up behind Barry. I'm like, where the hell did they come from? I was like, what kind of ninja training did they got going on? I was like, I was very, and then you sent to these many dudes to talk to Barry? Like, he's not that big of a threat. Like, no.
Yes, he's a killer.
When the curving bullets are the killer. He accidentally
he damn near killed his daddy.
Apparently, he got over that. But so like this moment again, this storyline of Ruth acknowledging that the money that Barry found is in fact her from her hoeing days. And now that the Rakadushi need the money, and now she's ransoming off her daughter for the money. This is actually a pretty decent storyline as opposed to what's going on in actual Ruthless right now. So I was pretty impressed with it. Like, I was like, I would like to see where this goes. Like, if that's how they make money. What are your thoughts?
Does he even still have that money?
No, they spent it trying to get him out of jail. So when his later on, he's like, what are you going to do? I'm going to give the money back. No, you're not, because that's how you got out of jail. So you don't even have all the money.
He doesn't have a job.
And you ain't got, we'll talk about that when he tries to give his parents an ultimatum when he's living in their house. But anyway, when I'm looking at this crew of the Rakadushi, I'm like, where's Oliver? Where's Clark? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are the ones we actually know? Like, are they going to be introduced into this? I was like, I didn't see. Where's River? For some reason, I was looking for River. I mean, he's light skinned. I figured he stand out in the dark. And I'm like, you don't see him either. I'm like, where's William? Maybe William's alive again. Like, maybe I was looking for William. None of these men do we know besides Daikon.
In that scene, yeah.
So I was like, and then you remember when Lynn and Bobby were fucking in the woods, and I said, wouldn't it be wild that the Rakadushi were down the street? Tyler Perry heard my prayers. And said, the Rakadushi are down the street.
Which is interesting. So where is this cabin? Is it halfway between DC and Virginia?
It's in Rockwell, Virginia. That's where the Rakadushi camp is at.
I said the cabin.
That's where the cabin is at. He said it. So let's talk about that. So when the Rakadushi men get caught by Max and Bobby, right? Mm-hmm. Max asked them, "Where are you from?" He said, "The Rakadushi camp." What the hell is a Rakadushi? I'm glad they went through that, because like, why would everybody know what a Rakadushi is? He said 3 miles north. He said 3 to 10 miles. He gave a specific number. And then Bobby, after they leave, he says, "I know everything happening within 15 miles." So I'm sure it's in Virginia. I'm sure it's smack dab in Virginia, I would imagine. Because he would have said, it's like, if he was in the DC part, you know what I'm saying, then he would have said across the street in Virginia. It's in Virginia. Ain't no really any woods in DC, really. You either got the Virginia part or Maryland part of DC. So it's probably in Virginia. But I was like, why were they there? Like, Max is bringing up one good point. Why were they walking around our cabin, Bobby? Like, why are you so okay with this?
So were those the same people that got their head bashed in for running off?
No, no. I would remember that one guy's hair who was like flipped to the side right here.
I remember that guy with the hair.
In Ruthless?
Mhm.
All right. Was he the one leading them to the grocery store? I don't know what happened to that dude.
I think so, because I think the dude was flirting with him, with one
Yeah,
of them.
Dale was flirting. He was flirting one of those. I can't remember which one, but he was flirting
Yeah,
with.
I think that's what one of the guys that they were
Okay,
flirting with.
all right. But I was like, this how we bring the worlds together. They should have had the Rakadushi finding Lynn and Bobby butt naked. Like, that would have been the first meeting. And then this would have been the second. Like, this would make sense why Bobby's like, calm down. They're just nature lovers or whatever. They just walk around, talk about the Rakadushi and the Raku, and they're not deadly. Like, that would have been a better way just to be like, these people broke into our place. So why are you not worried, Mr. Former Ranger, Special Ops, whatever you think you are? Like, why are you not on watch at night? If you got Kyle trying to kill you and random people breaking into your secure location, why are you not worried? Like, why are you just going to sleep? You got shot. I mean, by your own woman, huh?
He was sleeping.
Let's talk about. I want to talk about this. I'm trying to understand Max's thought process. So he's having sad dreams about Yuma, but he's made no effort to call said widow. There's been no funeral mentioned. Sam, Mr. Lead of Secret Service, no funeral for a fallen agent. He still has not gone to the hospital to figure out what's going on with Max, who's not even there anymore. What? Like, why would you leave Yuma alone? Clearly, we ain't really gonna develop the story like it's supposed to. So let's just let it go.
Why is he so obsessed with her? He had a whole wife somewhere. He like, he dreaming about Yuma. Yuma's dead. What you gonna do?
Maybe they had a thing going on. Like, maybe everyone went a three-way with Denise, but he was like, I tried to turn Yuma, and she one night we just had some things going on. And then she realized, no, she really was gay, but at least we tried, and he loves her. He's like, I'm just like, why are we doing this? Anyway, back to Barry. I want to get into Barry thinking that he could actually come home to his parents and tell them what they should be doing in the house that Richard is paying for. Okay. You need to stop it. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to be in the middle. Then get the fuck out. Like you are a grown man. Get your ass and go live somewhere else. You don't have to be in the middle of nothing. In fact, pack your shit and go somewhere else. Because mom and I are working this crap out. And by that I mean she's gonna tell me who made her other baby. Or she's gonna be homeless too.
How long is Tyler Perry gonna drag this out?
It's Sam.
Just tell her.
It's Sam. That's gonna be if he's smart, if Tyler Perry's smart, that's gonna be season finale. You don't just throw that out there. Season finale is gonna be somehow the funeral's gonna take to the season finale, and then Sam's gonna show up, and he's gonna be looking at this dead son. Crackhead's mom, sister's stepmom's gonna show up and be like, Sam, I haven't seen you since you were fucking my sister. That's how it's gonna go down. That's how it's gonna go down. Priscilla's gonna come with Sam because somehow she got over this whole Victoria thing, right? Like, they're gonna try to work it out. And just when you think they got a future, they're gonna be at the funeral. Crackhead sister is gonna be like, "Are you gonna say something to your son who stood up here dead?" And it's gonna fade to black. Season 3, episode 1. We'll get back to this. We've seen the dad. Like if Tyler Perry has any sense whatsoever as a writer, we know who the dad is. It just needs to be revealed. And Sam's the only black man standing. All right, like in their life. Short of the police captain, but we haven't proved that he even knows the wife. What's the wife? Sharon? I thought her name is Sharon.
Sharon is the girl, Barry's girlfriend.
Oh yeah, where was she? She too tired. She still fucking
Is it riding?
Kareem. She on that Kareem. Okay, so yeah, like Nancy, just tell this man. Oh, what's up with Richard? Like, I'm gonna go through the letters and the date book. Like, you think she wrote down I'm fucking around on Richard Tuesday from 5 to 7? Like, what do you think he's gonna find? She had a weekly meeting with her friend Sam. They go out to dinner. It's Sam. It's Sam. If this is random brother that Richard has that we haven't even seen at all or even got a name for, that would be ridiculous. That's number two, but it needs to be Sam so it's relevant. So we're like, oh. And he's like, bruh, when you were in Desert Storm, which doesn't make any sense, that'd be too long ago. But if you were in Desert Storm, I was there with you. I was just trying to keep her safe, and one thing led to another. This is before I met Priscilla, and I was out there in the world, and then one thing led to another, and I couldn't tell you because you're my friend. They were in the war together. Sam came home on leave, which is not what happens, but Sam came home on leave, boned Nancy, went back to the war. There you go. I just want to put it on record just in case that's what Tyler Perry goes with. Like, I do it. Anyway, like I said, I'm really impressed that the Oval is a better storyline for Ruthless than Ruthless. Like, and we're getting so many details in the Oval for Ruthless. So many questions are being answered. Like, where the money come from? Like, that was a big question. Like, so I guess nobody's dealing drugs, huh? So Sharon and Kareem aren't dealing drugs. Like, we had that silly theory, which never went anywhere. Huh?
Why did Peaky say that?
Well, he dead now, so it really don't matter. I don't even know. Oh, anyway, let's get back to Kyle and Dale and this apartment construct. So when I saw that front door in front of the living room, I said, Tyler Perry, that's that bullshit. Because they'll sit right there and watch Max and then Bobby walk in front of him down the hall to the bathroom to beat up Kyle and left. And Dale's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I think I heard something. I mean, I saw some blue eyes, but I mean, I didn't see anything. I mean, I just came in here after you got your ass whooped to see how you were doing. Why did Kyle and Dale have matching underwear?
I didn't notice.
They both had the same black tight boxers things. I was like, why do they have matching underwear?
Like, okay, here.
Tyler Perry's like, this is what y'all need to wear. Like, down to the underwear, sir? Yes. I'm going for a specific scene. For some reason, I think the viewers would rather see you in matching underwear, even though you just met. Donald comes over to get. Hold up. Let's talk about Donald all of a sudden being the jealous lover. I'm surprised Kyle did not ask for a threesome.
I think he would have.
Tyler Perry missed a moment. Like, he missed an opportunity right there. Because that's Kyle to me. It was what I know about Kyle. I don't think he would have been like, let's just try this thing out. And then Dale's like, I'm leaving. I'm going home. You don't have a home. You live in your truck. You ain't got a home. Which is why he laid his ass back down. Because he knew he didn't have a home. I was like, where the fuck? And Kyle should have said that. Kyle be like, you country bumpkin, you ain't got a home. I know you were living out your truck. I'm a trained Secret Service agent. I don't know if they got to do anything, but I'm a trained Secret Service agent. I know that you're homeless. So sit your ass back down and we will work this out. But why did Kyle have to get up? Because he had to go kill Laura. The woman who magically woke up, ready to talk, whose husband has been sitting there the entire time. And who's the first person she calls? Donald? not Priscilla, her boss. And the one who actually came to see her. No. Tyler Perry was like, we need to get this woman dead. So let's speed this shit up. So let's not make logical choices.
First of all, he could have sped that up a long time ago and just sent Kyle over there to take her out.
Because you remember Victoria was already on that. You're like, we need to go kill this woman. Like, we've been saying this for videos. Like, why has no one killed Laura? Just to make sure. Like, she should have been dead episodes ago. But all of a sudden, her loyal husband is just not there.
Quite convenience.
Dude, I'm like,
it would have been interesting if Kyle came in there and snuffed both of them, just like.
Let's just start with the fact that he would have used his White House clearance, which is also not a thing, to get to this woman. Snapped said husband's neck, to your point. And then when I saw that pillow, I wanted to rewind to be like, has that pillow always been there? Because I know that's how he's going to kill her. Has that pillow always been there? And he was like, do, 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 do. I was like, come. Tyler Perry, man. Tyler Perry. Why didn't you do the classic airfield needle and give her, like, that's the two ways. That's the two ways they kill you in hospitals. The air bubble through the syringe, so you have a heart attack, or they smother you with a pillow. But one of those is how you getting out of here. All right. So he went with the pillow. Classic. I get it. She should have called Priscilla. Priscilla calls Sam. Somehow Donald hears it. Huh?
I witnessed a dead body in the White House.
Right, but
would she have to be at the White House? Or maybe they would tell her to come down to the police station and file a report, and then they'll go to the White House.
We ain't got time to be looking to bodies and shit. Like, just come down to the police station, girl. We don't take phone calls. Like, just come in. But like, if it's just Tyler Perry, you could have made some sense out of this. She tries to call Priscilla. Priscilla cuts her phone off because she thinks Sam, hard dick Sam, is trying to get a hold of her. He's downstairs. He's already home. He's downstairs, right? She put him on the couch because he went running with Victoria. That's right. Don't make no damn sense. Anyway, she cuts her phone off because she sleeps at night. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So she tries to call Priscilla. She can't call Priscilla. So for some reason, standard procedure is that you call the chief of staff. All right. And then he, yes, Donald is like, oh, don't worry, I will send somebody. I was like, Kyle. And then she ends up getting murdered. Give us some type of sense, Tyler Perry. That you know something that you wrote that you realized the story that you wrote. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, she did. Let's talk about jacking off in the White House. Oh man. Jason strikes again. He stripped down just for the moment. Because he knew old girl would be walking over, Ellie would be walking through. He was like, hey girl. He gave her a wink while he was doing it. He's like, you see it, don't you?
What is the point of this?
So wait, okay. So last week, remember, I said it's not Nixon, it's Clinton, and they went the Clinton route, right? I was like, instead of
were the underwear blue? I didn't know this.
No, it was right. It should, yeah. Hold up. So like, instead of a blue dress, that's what should have happened. Victoria should have been like, bitch, you walking out here naked. Because there's still semen on the dress. They were fully dressed when they were having sex. This whole thing that she could steal his underwear doesn't make any sense because they never left each other's sight. Like, they both got dressed in front of each other. He barely pulled his pants down. So there's no way that she could have stole his underwear. She was on top of him. Alan walks in, walks out. Where's the Secret Service? Once again, that she was like, shh, Secret Service is out there. They said, nah, fuck it. We're just going to walk away, let Hunter finish his business. They get up, they get dressed right in front of each other, they leave. I noticed for some reason, Hunter wasn't wearing an undershirt. Like, he just put on his regular shirt, right? So I was like, where's his undershirt? And then I'm like, so he's walking around with no pants, no underwear. He don't notice that? Like, how do you put on your pants and go, I'm swinging? Like, I ain't got no underwear on. Like, that's some basic shit. Like, that doesn't make Tyler Perry, that doesn't make any sense. How did Victoria know that this is at least the second time Ellie and Hunter fucked? How did she know that this time was the time she had to make sure that she wasn't walking out with contraband with some semen on it? Like, how did she know?
Maybe it's not the first time. It's just the first time she got caught.
So then that go anyway. So then I'm like, all right. So anyway, instead of this stupid, she tried to steal the underwear. Since Victoria had to strip her down, Ellie down to her drawers, I'm like, she should have saw the semen stain on the dress and been like, you walking out here in your underwear because you ain't taking this dress with my dumbass husband's nut all over you. That would have made sense. And then now you have her in her underwear walking through the White House. You know what I'm saying? And then Hunter's betrayed because he's like, oh my God, the woman I tried to have sex with is trying to betray me. Yes, you called her a schemer and a climber to her boyfriend. Then hold up. So then Hunter sees that she has a bruise on her face, right? She's like, oh my God, is someone hitting you? And she's like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Da. So he doesn't confront Alan about that? Like, he don't go, don't you put your hands on her no more or something?
I don't give a shit.
I'm like, if you are at least going to be like, I'm the man that she has now, you don't try to protect your woman or something?
He was talking to her. He was like, is somebody doing something to you or something? Like right before she left the room?
Yeah, I mean, but he put two to two together. Once he saw Alan, he realized it was Alan's one that probably hit her. He even almost showed the bruise again, but he don't go, don't put your hands on her. I don't understand like why he didn't at least try to act like he's gonna keep her safe from at least the man who's beating her. I don't know. Anyway, so then she goes home with Alan.
Where is she gonna go?
She and Sharon should start a support group.
What?
Like this battered women so they can make some better choices. Like we don't need to be in these abusive relationships. Like we can go to a shelter, like something. I'm like, why are you going home with the man who knocked you out like not too long ago for just having an argument about getting married? What do you think? I'm truly, not that I wanted to him. I'm truly surprised he didn't hit her when they got home. Like that really didn't make any sense to me. Like she was talking a lot of shit. Like I just knew he was gonna hit her again. I was like, that would have been more realistic, to be honest. But I'm like, and then she kills him. So I thought two things. All right. First, I thought Jason was gonna kill Alan for talking shit to him when he was like, I don't like it when people are mean to me. And then Alan like leaned over the table. I was like, Jason's gonna stab this dude like in the neck with a pin. Like he's gonna pull some Dexter shit and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And like, oh shit, and he like this bleeds all over. I thought that's how I thought how it was gonna go out.
Jason was trying to get Alan to kill her and the mother.
That's what I thought too. But he's like, he really wants Alan to kill his dad and now his mama. I'm like, this is not consistent. This is not consistent. I thought he was trying to set Alan up to be murdered. That's what I thought. Like you want him to instigate him into trying, and then like it don't work out because Jason clearly has a problem with women, like any woman around his man, like his dad, his mom included.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like this whole thing. All of a sudden, he wants to kill his dad. I mean, just don't. It don't make sense to me. It's not consistent with the character. But I mean, I don't know. Anyway,
What is he gonna do? Like your mom and your dad are dead. Your grandma's dead. Like
he's gonna save his sister from the internment camp that she's in, and then they're gonna run off and be a couple.
God.
At some point, he's like, "I've always just wanted you, sis." Like that's why I kill these other women because I figure eventually you just have me. This is not Game of Thrones. I'm just saying, but Jason got problems. But he just he just walked. He's like, I know where the guns are at. Shh. I know where the bombs are at. I'm like, why are you just walking around like just beating off and no one stops you? Like, how's it no one sees you doing this shit? Alan did nothing. I was like, I wouldn't even shake his hand. Like Alan shook this kid's hand. Like, don't touch anything he touches. Like he beats off all the time. You cannot trust his hands. Like his hands are dirty. Like he is dirty. I just anyway, yeah. So Hunter finally, his draws were draws. That's all I wanted to bring up. Tyler Perry loves some draws. So remember, Ellie's draws was left in the White House, and Diane is trying to get those analyzed by CIA or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Now this episode, Hunter's draws becomes the evidence of cheating. Does Tyler Perry have an underwear fetish? I mean, is this what we're doing? I don't even know what Tyler Perry's doing. What's your fascination with draws, Tyler? Talk to me. Anyway, yeah, let's see where this bullshit goes. They're gonna solve the mystery about who killed Laura. No. Gene, we're still back in okay, so now we're investigating that. All right, so murder suicide forensic evidence, right? When they check the time of death for Gene, it's going to be days. Like murder suicide is pretty instant, right? Like they're going with he just shot her and shot himself.
Mm-hmm.
No, cause of death, she was already dead when she got shot, or she's been dead for at least a day, at least,
because she's a whole nother color,
right? So something should be like, once they start doing some basic medical examinations, they should be like, this wasn't a murder suicide. This doesn't make sense. Like she was killed somewhere else. Like there's probably fibers and that kind of. They're not gonna go through all that. But if they want to do some thought, like they would be like, this doesn't make sense. And we still don't know the answer to the question. Who set this whole thing up? I still think it's Jason somehow. I don't know how, but I'm going with Jason. Kyle was too busy having sex with Dale and fighting, like Kyle. So I mean, fighting Max. So he really didn't have time to do all that. Because he went from Donald and he went from fighting with Lynn straight to his place and dealt with Dale and Max.
We still don't know what was in the bag.
All right, guys. That's it. Stacey and I have decided that we ain't got nothing else to say about this episode. But so we thank you guys. If you're still watching this video, thank you. For everyone who's joined our channel, also thank you. Our subscribers are going up. We greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get to that 1,000 mark. I also like to thank the people who comment on our videos. So we got Spill the Tea, Zachary, DeMarcus, Miss Sharon, and Fox Davis Mom. Thank you for commenting on the Oval videos. We appreciate it. So for all you who comment on videos, that's how we're doing. We'll end each video acknowledging the commenters. So we appreciate that. But if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. For everyone, like on the video, comment on the video. You'll be mentioned in the next video. You can dislike the video. It's fine too. Just give us a comment why you're disliking the video. Please don't use inappropriate language or you will be deleted by YouTube. Like that's a thing. And we got a lot of stuff coming for you. We got Snowfall. We're going to do Franklin, Saint, or Center. I like to do that tomorrow, actually. Since that would have been our Snowfall day. Are you available?
Yes.
We'll see what happens. We got jobs. We got things to do. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I like to do that. We got City on the Hill coming. We saw that we're gonna do the trailer for Power Book 3 Raising Canaan. We saw this like 2-3 minute trailer that's gonna premiere in July. So we're gonna do a reaction video to that. Godfather of Harlem is coming up too. So that kind of replaced Snowfall in the rotation. Michael B. Jordan's movie is premiering on Friday. He's playing a black ops agent who seeks revenge for his wife being killed by some terrorists or some shit. So like we're gonna do that. What? Why are you being like that?
That story has been done so many times.
But by a black man and a big, strong, young black man, not Leslie Nielsen, who's like old as fuck, or Keanu Reeves, who's also old as fuck, or Denzel Washington, who's black but also, wait for it, old as fuck. So you know what I'm saying, like you need somebody young. It's been a while since we had a young person doing this. Like Even Jason Bourne now, old, not old as fuck, but he is old. Like he, Anyway, my point is Michael B. Jordan's the future. Like he's gonna make this happen. David Washington, like he could do, like he should be the next one like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that would be good. To see those two together, oh shit. You see like both of those together, that kind of movie, like an action movie, awesome. They could be the new bad boys. Because Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are old as fuck, especially Martin Lawrence. Do you see him? They need to retire. So I'm saying, like, that could be the next Bad Boys. We should do a pitch meeting, like a pitch meeting series. Like we just make up random shit. I had that concept for that. I didn't have a concept movie. That I was like, I never got a chance to do it. Like last year during COVID, we should do a whole thing. We're always making new shit, right? We're always like trying to rewrite stuff. Like we should do a series of just like pitch meetings, like legit pitch meetings. Like this is a movie concept. No one's done it. This is what we're going for. This would be the cast. Now I got shit. Just think about it. I see your face. Just think about it. Anyway, guys. All right, that's it. Stacey Atlee, she ain't on board, man. Anyway, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm gonna get Stacey on board. I don't know why she treats me like this. I'm gonna get Stacey on board. We're gonna do this thing. Oh, we got bigger coming. I can't wait. Oh shit.
Baby's gonna shit all over there.
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of shit, but it's gonna be worth it. It's worth it. Like it's an entertaining show, but it's black, right? So there's some shit in it. It just fuck me, man. I'm sorry. Just if you BET Plus, go watch Bigger season 1 and 2. We're gonna review season 1 next week. So hopefully
I finish it. I might finish it sooner. I don't know. I think it's only 3 episodes I have to watch. So
I mean, it's just you got. Oh my god. Anyway, just you'll watch it. You'll see. I'm almost speechless over this show because I'm like, it's so fucking ridiculous. But it's good. It's good. But there's some shit about it that it's just only we do. Like when we write shit, there's certain shit's gonna be in it, and this has all that shit. And that's not a compliment, to be honest. But anyway, guys, that's it. Again, thank you guys for being part of us. We appreciate it. If you got suggestions, you put in the comments. We'll see what we can do. We got a lot. We got a lot of things coming. So and we'll try to do our best to, because we're here for you, really. What's up, Stacey? I see you thinking. What's up?
nothing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start eating too. That's another thing. You see when Tracy was eating when she was trying, the social media woman. She started to do the food videos. Remember, she was trying to eat the shrimp and she got
Oh,
Tanya.
okay.
Tanya? I feel like it's Tanya. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I thought about you. For some reason. I was like, hey, we gotta eat more. I said, Stacey needs to eat more. That's what we need to do. We need to get the food out. You can be sitting up there like sucking on crab legs all seductively. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get the views. Anyway, man, I'm taking that too far. Anyway, bye.